Okay, here we are. IceColdJelly 2.5.1 by ClockaN, running on Neo-Cortex latest kernel, Neo 23B. And let's see the informations. Here it is. Android 4.2.2 for HTC One X. Okay, by default, this custom ROM comes with maximum CPU frequency at 1.3 GHz. Also, the CPU governor is set on demand, and IO control, IO scheduler is raw, and the buffer size for read ahead is 2048. And we have a smart dimmer turned on by default, and also swipe to wake option. And the other thing we noticed is a little bit of under voltage for all the frequencies. So now we have 1200 millivolts for 1.5 gigahertz, and every other frequency is a bit under voltage. So that's it. Let's go and scroll a little bit through home panel just to show you the smoothness, and also applications, widgets. Okay, let's see the dialer, contacts, and notification. Pull down. Okay, now let's see what we have in settings. Okay, here we are. The heart of this custom ROM, the heart of IceColdJelly 2.5.1 is a ROM control. So here the first thing we have is about AOKP. IceColdJelly is based on Android Open Kang project, and here are the informations about Android Open Kang project and developers who works on it. So here you can see them, and you can say thanks by giving them through PayPal a little donation. Okay, we have interface controls, we have status bar controls, system controls, and also the last one is the tools. And let's see, general UI. We can customize our boot animation. We can disable it. We also have a little preview here. We can change. We can add custom carrier label. So this is it. I didn't add it, but just to show you where it is. Also, we can choose notification background. We can change notification background alpha, which is set to maximum by default. Also, show notification count. See here. And we have vibrate on expand and status bar brightness slider. Okay, that's this. When you slide with your finger over the notification area, you can adjust your brightness. A cool little feature. Also, we can play a bit with transparency settings. Okay, we have also options for the navbar, like hardware back to kill, enable kill all button, recent RAM bar, which shows you a RAM usage in the recent menu. And here is the UI mode, but first we need to enable it by enabling navigation bar. Okay, let's go back to show you the UI modes. Here we have a 3 UI modes: phone, tablet and phablet. So I will now switch to, let's say, tablet. And here we are, down there. That's it. Let's go back to phone and also disable this. Okay, we also have, we can hide extras, and we can enable dual panel, which require reboot. In MISC we have menu for UI overflow to be shown, also allow 180-degree rotation, show image switcher, wake up on charger, and we have CRT, screen off to turn off and enabling, and we have 3 different CRT animations. And here's the lock screen, in which we can add quick pin unlock. We can play a little bit with the layout by choosing lock screen wallpapers and all those other options. Okay, also here's the settings for C-Lock, in which you can play with clock and alarm, weather panel, and calendar events. Okay, this C-Clock is this one, which you can add and find in widgets. Okay, by pressing and hold recent app button you get the Google Now, and by pressing and holding home panel you get recent apps. So we'll be back here. Okay, that was a lock screen. In power menu, which you get when press and hold power button up there, so you can play with those settings by adding or disabling it here in power menu. And navigation bar, when we turn it on, like I showed you previously, you get those softer buttons. You can change menu location, menu visibility, navigation button quantity, 3 is by default. You can colorize, you can add which button will do what for action and long press action. Also we have advanced settings like button glow animation, navigation bar height, and also we can configure widgets in navigation bar. And we have navigation ring and options in it. Okay, that's it. In status bar we can play with toggles. We have toggle setup, we have toggle style, like tiles, and traditional. Okay, I'll switch to traditional just to show you. Here it is, the traditional one. Also we can change toggles per row. By default it's 3, let's change to 5. Okay, back to 3. We can add favorite contact, and also we can enable fast toggles. So here it is when we enable it. Now when we pull down notification, okay, here it is. When you slide down from this side you get toggles. Without it we get information. So, okay. And we can play with battery, clock and signal here in status bar. So let's see the battery. In battery we can change battery icon styles. Let's see the icon. Let's get back to it. See again mode circle with percentage. Okay, also we can change colors, animation speed, and the same for the clock. And signal. In system we can adjust our LED light. We can customize sound settings and vibrations. And the final option is IceCold custom settings. So in here we can turn on or off the GPU overclock. By default it's turned off. And here's a little internal joke for Samdoc's wife to turn it off and turn it on. And that's it. Also here's the themes to change them. We can play a bit with the launcher, home screen options, drawer, and device options, in which we can enable swipe to wake, directions, we can enable fast charge. With backlight we can disable button backlight notification, and enable NVIDIA Smart Dimmer. So that's it. I also want to show you how the games are running here, but first I need to change the governor, and I will do it with Trickster mode. It's a application which I downloaded from the Google Play Store. It doesn't come by default. And okay, let's change to interactive, and up here we will apply. Now let's start, let's say, Beach Buggy, and play a bit. I just want to show you that the game has a high frame per second, and also it's very fluid. Okay, that's it. I hope I didn't forget anything. So, thank you very much for watching us and see you in next review.